while since we did a market update, but I feel like now is a good time. Realistically, if you go back to the videos when we took out this high right here, I was preaching this is a great zone to buy. So realistically, me personally, I've been chilling since this zone right here. You can go back to other videos, articles I've written. I've spoken very highly of when you take out that weekly high, how it switches, SR flip, boom, boom, perfect. I did make a video about how I was trying to capture this zone right here, and realistically, ever since we broke through this, we never came and retested. I grabbed a position down here, didn't get one up here since I like to grab positions off that break and retest. But also, how we were talking about our fib setups, how we usually get that sell at that golden pocket. We did get a little reaction. Let's take that magnet off. I'm just marking some support and resistance areas. All right. So there we go. This red box is that golden pocket fib. Here's some weekly supports. We can add one here as well. Just stretch this bad boy out right here. And this matches up with that. So this weekly support matches up with that fib sell. This is a strong level right here. So here's some levels marked up. Doesn't mean it could go to these. I'm not expecting price to come all the way back down to 25 at all. I'm just marking important levels here. Now on the weekly, we had this candle just under resistance right here, but I guess we can back that ass up just a little bit. We have some monthly resistance. You could even mark this as a monthly resistance right there. All these zones were highlighted before in previous videos, so if you've been following along or going back watching old videos, all of this stuff should line up. But here's what I see. All right, and look, this weekly almost lines up with this monthly support right there. We'll call that. So here's some major zones where I'm looking at. Also, man, look at this EMA right here. We broke through it, haven't retested. It's coming down here. To me, I just, right off the bat, this 48, 50,000 to 45,000 area looks really good. And if you follow Japanese candlestick trading patterns, we have a swing failure pattern right here, potentially. We still have 12 days to close on this monthly, but so far this monthly isn't really looking like, it's not looking too sexy if you're asking me. I mean, come take out these highs. If this were to close down here, I'd be saying, you know, this is looking like it's going to drop further. On the weekly, we have these highs, even though it's marked monthly support, it's still on that weekly level. I mean, came up, closed below, down. This almost looks like a evening star pattern potentially. I mean, still 5 days in the week. You probably want to see this EMA hold. Realistically, what is that? The 9? The 8. This 8 EMA hold here on this weekly. If we close below, I feel like it just makes sense to come down here. We could do one of these numbers where, oh, closes below, retest, come down. It may not go directly in that, but I mean, we broke through this fib. Every other time we hit this fib, I mean, 20, what is that? 21% drop. That's really not too bad. I feel like people were expecting it to go further, as I was, but it didn't happen. And I feel like it makes sense to where we could close below this EMA, come up and retest it, and then retest this 34. EMA down here. We got a golden cross on this 50 to 200. I mean, those are all good signs. I feel like usually when you get the death cross or golden cross, it's a little bit too late. But I mean, overall, with the halving coming up, I'm still bullish. But I just feel like this 50,000 to like 45K zone just seems like a reasonable place to take a stab if you're looking the long. It's just not looking really too sexy right now. Like I said, potential swing failure pattern on the monthly. I'm curious to revisit this and see how that plays out. Not too hot weekly candles here. I mean, right at resistance, showing some indecision, potential evening star pattern. This like consolidation cluster just makes sense to come down and retest this. Every time we go on a bull run, I've marked it before, talked about it in other videos. There's about 7-ish drops of like 25% to like 40%, somewhere around there. Don't quote me on that. But long story short, I'm taking a stab at some spot longs for this cycle around 50K, around there. Just makes sense to me. Just the confluence of, we have our weekly support, it's monthly support, we have that fib golden pocket, like SR flip support, we have the 34 that could move up here and act as support. Just a lot of support. If we break that, could be bad news bears, but we'll see, man. We'll see. Japan, I believe they hiked rates today, thus causing the like bloodbath in the market. And I mean, overall, I feel like things are still running hot in this country. I'm no like world-renowned economist, but just makes sense to cool down. We've been running realistically since we broke this resistance right here, October 23rd to 2023. I mean, up, small consolidation. I mean, you could even look at that as a bull flag right there. Let's see. We got that up. Put that down. There's your flag right here. You know? But yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Quick video, quick breakdown. If you've been following along, then you know what I'm talking about. If not, I'm not repeating all that information. There's historical data going over charts on this channel about what's going on. But I'm still bullish. How much is that drop from the top to here? Oh my God, 33%. That just seems like a reasonable drop in the midst of a bull market. I'm sure these people who, with all these ETF inflows, would love to grab cheaper too. But that's the zone right there. That's what I'm looking along. That's what I'm keeping eyes on. That's really it. Long 50K. That's the moral of the story. Happy bull run. We're out.